Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Todd Costello from Remax Center Realty. It is Monday, January 11th, 2021. I just wanted to say Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Hope all my clients, family, friends are doing well and enjoy the holiday season. It's been a couple of months since we've done a video. I want to get back on track with these for 2021. So let's get started. Let's talk about real estate. Let's talk about the state of the market. And the number one thing I want to talk about today or start with is obviously COVID, still raging nationwide and globally, and it's something that we're all dealing with on a daily basis. I hope you and your family have remained healthy and safe. There's a lot of hardship out there, we know it. Even for those of us who might not be in the hospital or getting sick ourselves, it's just a daily stress for us. We're wondering when we're going to be able to spend time with family and friends, when we're going to be able to start hugging people again. So the bottom line is, I just hope you and your family are doing well and getting through this as best you can. About 3 or 4 months ago, a video I produced, I was forecasting and hoping that July of 2021 would be the period where things will start getting back to the new normal. And even though the rollout of the vaccine has been a little bumpy, I'm still, fingers crossed, for myself, for my own emotional state and mental state. I'm hoping that by July we are way past the peak of this and things are beginning to get back to normal. So all my clients and all my family and friends, you're in my mind and my thoughts all the time, and please stay strong. Getting into the real estate side of things. In the beginning of COVID, we had some bumps, we had some scares with the Recorder of Deeds office closing. We'll be able to conduct transactions and close transactions. That's all gone away. As much as the COVID is raging, transactions are completely functioning. Everything can get done, full speed ahead. If you and your family want to buy or sell a home, right now there are no restrictions. It can be done. There are new rules. We have to wear our masks and keep socially distance when we're interacting, but we can move forward. So in the monthly email that I sent you, you've got this video. When you're done with the video, go back to the email, and all the data that we're about to review is in the email, so you can review it at your leisure a little bit later. But a couple of things I want to share. Number one, just the consistency of the Center County market. Again, this data is the 4 school districts that I track in Center County: State College, Bellefonte, Bald Eagle, and Penns Valley. So the total number of home sales in those 4 school districts over the last 5 years is as follows. In 2020, the year of COVID, we closed 1,407 transactions, and then you can see the numbers in the previous 4 years. The one thing that really strikes me is the consistency. We are a very consistent market. We are very stable, and I'll be honest, I like working in that type of market. The thing that's not on here and that I don't track is new construction. So if it is a new construction and the transaction was not recorded through the Center County Association of Realtors MLS, those numbers are not reflected here. If you really want that data, I suppose you can go to the courthouse or Center Region Code and ask for the new residential building permits, how many were issued, and that data can be found, but I do not track it here. So just a snapshot of the last 5 years. We're consistent, we're holding our own. As far as how's the market, I did want to share, this question is probably the most common question I get, and my answer is always exactly the same. When people ask me, how's the market? The only answer, there's only one correct answer to that. And the answer to that question, how's the market? It depends. It depends on what you're doing. Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you doing it today? Are you doing it 6 months from now? The market is a living thing. It changes every single day. The data changes every single day. How many homes are for sale? How many homes are under contract? What are the interest rates? So as far as the question, how's the market? Obviously, we're stable. We know interest rates are low, but those are just 2 parameters of the things you're going to consider if you're going to take action in real estate. When we get to current inventory levels, this is something that I think is going to be a hot button topic in 2021 because it appears, it's early, but it appears that the inventory is fairly limited. So in the email, when you go back to it after viewing the video, you'll note I gave a sampling across multiple school districts and multiple price points, and you just want to be aware of the inventory levels, because that's about the expectations that we're setting. If you're looking in the State College area school district between $300,000 and $400,000 homes priced from $300,000 to $400,000, there are total, all real estate companies, single family homes, condos, townhomes, total of 16 houses on the market in that $100,000 window. So that's a sampling of the market. If you're looking in that price range, looking online, you're probably going to rule out 7 of those. So when it comes time to touring properties and have an expectation what's out there, you're going to know before you look at your first home that there's probably 7 to 9, 7 to 10 properties that I might even remotely be interested in looking at. And does one of those meet my family's needs? Do I really like it? Do I think the price is right? As opposed to not having that piece of information and thinking you're going to go out and you're going to look at 30 or 40 homes. We are a small market. You're never going to look at 30 to 40 homes if you're a motivated, qualified buyer. You're going to look at the inventory that's available and either select one or wait for new inventory to hit. So all of those things matter. As far as sellers go, sellers may think, oh wow, the inventory is limited. My house, my $300,000 house is worth $400,000. That is not the case. Buyers are going to compare your home to all the other homes they're looking at. If you don't compare well then you're priced wrong. So you always have to start with perspective. What is the market in your particular price point? What is the market of similarly valued homes if you're a seller? So just keep those things in mind. Finally, as we get to the end here of this month's message, mortgage rates, can your family benefit? We've been talking about this for a year and a half, but they're even lower than 4 months ago. So if you're in your home and you've got an interest rate that is 3.75 or in the 4s, and you're not planning on moving and you still have a mortgage, call me, call your lender, have them run some numbers and see, can you benefit? Can there be a financial benefit to refinancing? If you're an active buyer, look, the one thing that we can say is the rates are unbelievably beneficial if you are buying a home. This is the cheapest money you're ever going to get. And I think sellers might benefit from that because when you sell, you're going somewhere. So in many cases, you're also buying. So that's the market update for this month. I invite you to visit me on the web at toddcostello.com. You can go back to the email that this video is attached to, review all these numbers yourself. If you do go to the website, toddcostello.com, you can sign up to receive the monthly email. This way you don't have to look for it on Facebook. And I hope you and your family are doing well. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next month.